So the day has finally come. I've been waiting months for this, and it's here, and it's a brand new bike. It came in the mail, and I'm gonna open it up right now. It's something really cool, something I'm really excited about. So let's open this box. It's a Mosaic, which is a Thai bike company from Colorado in the US, and they make titanium bikes. And this would be my first titanium bike, so it's a titanium gravel bike. I am really excited to see what it looks like. I have no clue what this will look like. I got kind of a weird color, so I'm a bit excited and nervous to see the color. And yeah, so let's start digging. So just one quick thing. It's an American bike brand. So these are made in America, they're shipped out of America. And if you're in Europe, you're gonna need to import it. So the best place to import a Mosaic in Europe is from Fitter Bikes. So a really great company out of the Netherlands. Reach out to them. They'll really hook you up, make sure you can get the exact bike you want, get it shipped to Europe in a timely fashion, and arrange the whole thing for you. So Fitter Bikes, link down in the description, check them out. They're your hookup in Europe if you're looking for one of these. Here we go, first look. Oh, too good, too good. It looks great. So, it's my first titanium bike. First impressions are that welds look insanely good. The paint job is really great. It's this cool knockout paint job, which is pretty damn rad. I mean, here's some of the welds you can see. Just really good, insanely good. I mean, the best place to see the welds are around the bottle mounts. Just insanely good welding work, especially for titanium. Really amazing here. Insanely good quality. Comes with this NV seat post. I was hoping it was a Zipp seat post, asked for a Zipp seat post. Not the biggest fan of the NV seat post. I think this mechanism is completely over-engineered, but it looks amazing. Looks killer. We'll use it for sure. Also a good plus, you really get this from frame builders. You get the seat post clamp with the frame. I've ordered a few frames from custom builders, and sometimes they don't come with it. This does. Super great. Thanks Mosaic, makes life easy. I mean, I've run some NV stuff throughout the years, and I do say one thing. The NV forks are killer. They're really good. And yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a good one as well. I think especially for a gravel bike, I think they're making some of the best right now in terms of forks, which is quite cool. So stoked on this. There we go. It's awesome. So here it is, all the bits. Great looking paint job. Look at the cutout. Titanium, rarely do you see painted titanium bikes, so this is cool to be able to see the titanium coming out of it. Really killer geometry for gravel. Really good clearance. I could put 2.1 650 tires on it. I don't even know where that converts to 700, even though we'll see later. I'm actually gonna run 700 on this bike. Beautiful matching stem and seat post. Incredible. Really beautiful. So we have the frame now, and I'm really excited by the next bits. So all the components, of course, will go full SRAM on this, and I'm really excited because I'm putting on the new SRAM Explorer Groupset and some of the Explorer components over time. So we're just gonna start with some of the core components just that are here now, but in time, hopefully build up with the full Explorer kit on it. So next up, we gotta find the mechanic. So my friend David's gonna help me build the bike, and we'll spend some time with him. But Might be a few days before we can build this thing up, so I'm going to be really anxious and excited the next few days just watching this thing sitting in the bike room. So finally, it's bike build day today. Only had to wait 3 days until we built the bike, so it's been pretty quick since I got it to build, which I'm super excited about. So I'm here at my mechanic's house apartment. We're gonna do the bike build in it, super chill, we're really relaxed. It's David Robinson. He's a great photographer. We'll meet him in a minute. If you ever need photo work, hit up David, message me for his information. I'll put his Instagram stuff below, check him out. So let's start the bike build. We're starting to shoot. This is David, my guy for all bike stuff. If you've ever seen me riding a bike, and it's been fixed by this guy. So we're super excited to do the build. I'm just gonna shoot it along the way and talk through some of the parts. And hopefully we have no issues with the bike build. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because we only have a limited amount of time today, so we gotta get it all knocked out. So hopefully I'll be able to go for a ride before sundown today, fingers crossed. So let's get it started. Cool thing about this bike frame is that I have a BSA threaded bottom bracket. Every single press fit bike I've ever had ends up creaking and being a disaster. So I'm super excited about this. I like how the bike industry is now going back to press fit. I doubt Mosaic ever went to press fit. So kudos to them for that. So really excited about this. So the bars are the Zipp Explorer 70s. I've actually been running them for like a year and a half when they first launched them, which I think was the first Explorer thing they launched in the collection. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty certain. So I've actually run them for a year and a half on another bike, and I really enjoy them. These are perfect. They have the best flare. Like, it's not too much flare, it's the right amount of flare. They're alloy, which I really enjoy alloy bars over carbon bars. So something familiar yet different. The new design, the logo design looks really good on it. It has the new Zipp logo. Really some killer bars. So next up are the cranks, and for my first time ever, I'm running red cranks. On all my other bikes, I have force, so I'm super stoked on upgrading to red. These things weigh nothing, they're so light. On the Explorer stuff, the only difference on the cranks is the actual crank arms. The chain rings are the same between force and red, which is kind of cool. So if you're a force person, you're still getting the same quality chain ring, but with a different crank, which is good if you're a force person. So I'm super stoked to be running red for the first time. No power meter, so this bike is pure me, legs, bike, which I'm down with. And yeah, so let's drop these cranks on. cassette, putting on the wheels. We got almost the full build up, brakes on, crank on, rear derailleur on, everything good. We're making good for time today. And the cassette. So the cassette, this is what's special about the Explorer group. The cassette is a 1044, so it's really wide and really big. And the 10 cluster, 10 to like the, I guess, first 4 or 5 cogs are really like a road cluster. So they're really tight gearing, which are really good if you're a roadie like me. And then the top gears up to 44 have bigger spacing, so it really allows you to climb much better, much quicker without having like a 55 or whatever's on the Eagle group set. So 44 is perfect. So it's a 40 front, 44 in the back. Here for Salzburg, this is going to be perfect for my fitness, and great for also road riding with this nice cluster in here that's quite tight. So I'm really excited to ride this up. Now on to the next step, putting the wheels on the bike, chain on, and tidying everything up after that point. So the wheels on this bike, right now they're going to be the Zipp 353 NSWs. They look really cool. They look really fast, faster than I am. Eventually, for sure, I'll have the new Explorer Zipp 101s, which I think are perfect for gravel, the way they're set up. These look great, and I'm excited to ride them on gravel, but I think the 101 might be a better gravel wheel when we get to it. I'm gonna run the Zipp G40 Explorer tires. Really excited for this because I've been running 700 wheels, 600, 650B wheels for like 2 years now. So I'm excited to go back to 700 with a really fun medium tread tire. So this is gonna be really nice to try. It's 40 millimeters, so decent size, tubeless of course. But the bike can handle a bit more water than this, so we'll run this for a bit, see how it goes, and probably going into next summer, run something a bit thicker on the 101s. So we're getting near the end. This is the final part, which I'm the worst at, and I think David's fairly good at it, I hope, is the bar tape. Bike is looking really good. The shifting is pretty tight. Super good to see a 1x full red group set with a big cassette. It just looks cool. Like, it's a good looking group set for sure. So we finished the build, it's completely done. Thanks to David, champion. Instagram, link down here. Check him out. If you need photos, if you're in Salzburg, you need bike work, he's your guy. Really easy, simple build. I assume, David, right? Easy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's time to give this thing a ride. So just gonna go out and go on some roads, maybe some gravel. It's been raining the past few days, so I'm not sure if I wanna hit gravel with a brand new bike in the mud, but it might happen. So let's give this bike a test ride now. So before the first ride, I think it's worthwhile to get a few shots of the bike unridden. So it looks great. Like, it looks so good. We're in this late sunlight right now, so late in the day, it's around 6 o'clock, and the bike looks so good. The Groupset looks great. It's shining, so I'll give you some shots of this before we take off to ride. So David, the mechanic guy, he's meeting me. He skipped his school thing he was supposed to do today. Don't tell anyone. If you're teachers, forgive him. But yeah, here's some shots of the bike. Just done the first 10 kilometers out of town, and great, have my mechanic on the bike ride. David's with me, which makes this much easier to troubleshoot small things. So far, frame feels great, the bike feels amazing, it looks amazing, and the gear ratio has been really cool. So I really haven't left the first 3 or 4 cogs leaving town, so it's a really nice group, a road bike cluster kind of at the bottom, which is great for getting out of town. And so we'll see the first climb coming up. I'm really excited to try out this 4044. I'm actually really excited to see how this feels. So let's go uphill. So first uphill in the 4044, and it walks uphill. It really just, like my 1142s I've ridden for years, but just easier. So the hill wasn't super steep and there was no gravel on it, so I'll wait for my first ride to really have the final take on it, but ratio is pretty solid. So far good for the road, pretty easy on the uphill, nothing to hate. So it's beautiful right now at sunset right here. The bike looks good, everything looks beautiful. It's a really good day. You can't have a better day than today. Best day ever. New dream bike I've wanted for years. Amazing components, amazing build, really perfect day. David's snapping some pictures of the bike right here. It's all good. So I've ridden some gravel on it. I can't comment too much on the gravel riding on the bike so far. Have not ridden enough. I mean, I'm coming from the Lauf stem. I'm coming from a big tire bike with carbon everything. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a very different ride, and I'm excited for that. But I can't comment on too much now, so stay tuned for more videos for some of the gravel rides I do. Maybe I do one this weekend and film it and do some feedback on it. So overall, really beautiful bike. The build's great. The build was quite easy. I didn't do much of it. David did, as you guys saw, but the build was quite simple. The components are really marvelous. They're really good. They're exactly what we've all been waiting for SRAM on gravel components. I'm excited for the next upgrade, the Zipp 101 wheels with the reverb post and the Rudy fork. I'm excited for that in the coming months, so hopefully I get to test that. Please check out the SRAM website below if you want to check out any details about the ratios and stuff like that. You can mix and match everything from the Rival to the Force to the Red. Everything is mix and match with the SRAM stuff these days. So yeah, check it out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment if you want more videos like this. I'll probably not do any more bike builds. I'm done. No more bike building. This is it. I'm getting rid of bikes. I've got a kid coming soon, so I got to focus on the baby and not the bikes. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that madness. Tell me what you want. Follow me on Instagram, all blah blah blah, all that shit. All right, See you guys later.